Hello, and welcome back, finally, to the finale of Murder on the Kellaran Expresss, or as we like to call it, Murder on the Kellaran Expresss. It is such a delight to see you virtually, for you to see us. It's a delight for you to see us. We have a couple announcements to get through before we get into figuring out who done it. We've got so much happening this next little bit here on this channel. You're gonna need to put stuff in your calendar, because let me tell you, we got a lot. This Saturday, we have our classic Tales from the Starlight Ocean. Maybe there's a guest there. I don't know, I'm not gonna spoil it, but maybe we have a special guest. Who knows? Wednesday is episode 2 of Starfarers. A great campaign. There are some familiar faces who are in it, some familiar faces who DM it right here, right now. And it's going to be a grand old time. We have a Halloween one-shot coming up, DM'd by yours truly, with some truly incredible people, some faces you've seen before, some new, who are going to do something a little funky. Maybe kill a vampire. Who knows? Who's to say? Not me. I don't know. So stay tuned for that. Following that, the day after our Halloween one-shot is when Crow Lane, our new Tales from Beyond campaign, kicks off. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna make you cry. And, be sure to follow us on all of our social medias. I believe that is everything we've got going on here. Alright, so without further ado, I'm gonna introduce our lovely cast here. So as you all know, you gotta ask a good question. So today's question is, what's your favorite type of candle? And I don't mean scent. I mean, do you like a little teacup candle in a nice holder? Do you like an old Victorian tall candle with like a little dish under it? Like, what's your favorite type of candle? Candle holder contraption combination. My name is Mara. I am your DM. You can find me on the internet as College of Lore Dropout or just Lore Dropout. You can also find so many things I write by just searching my name. I was actually just talking to a friend the other day, and it turns out she had read one of my articles and didn't even know it was me, and based a D&D character off one of the magic items in there, or like used it or something. So that was wild. So they're out there. Go find them. And my favorite type of candle is, I don't have one, but it's like a little pillar candle, right? That's like freestanding, so there's no base, and then you just put a little bowl under it, and it like all melts down into just like a little puddle of wax, and then the puddle of wax melts until it's just a little thing. I just think it's neat. Reed, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Reed, and I'm overwhelmed because I found a dice that doesn't belong to me in my dice box.
Give me it! It's mine!
I'll be there in like 2 weeks.
Okay, great.
You can find me. You can find me on TikTok at D&D5E, on Twitter and Instagram at Snail5E. And my favorite type of candle is a Havdalah candle. Havdalah is a Jewish holiday that happens every week. It's the ending of Shabbat and the beginning of the new week. And a Havdalah candle is braided. And it's like different strands of wax that are braided together, and it has multiple wicks. And my favorite part about a Havdalah candle is that during the ceremony, you light it, you drink a little wine, you smell a little spices, and then to mark the separation, you take the candle and the wine glass, and you put the candle out in the wine glass, and it makes this sound. And it's my favorite part of Havdalah. Like, hearing that sound is the best part of my week. So yeah, that's my favorite candle.
Lovely. Did you do everything where we can find you?
I think so.
Okay.
Here, this is where I live. You can find me on this channel most of the time.
Perfect. Perfect. I was so enraptured by your description of the candle, I lost all track of time. VJ, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is VJ Harris. My pronouns are they, them, he, him, interchangeably. You can find me on Twitter and TikTok at VJH Creations and Linktree at Linktree/VJH Creations. I'm also a pro DM You can also find me on Start Playing That Games under VJ. And you can find me on this channel and the Total Party Kiss channel because I am one of the people in the Starfarers game every other Wednesday and most Saturdays playing a 5e horror campaign. Favorite candle? Anything that's shaped like a mind flayer, honestly. I don't know if people know this, but I love mind flayers. They're my favorite monster in D&D. Yeah, I know. I have a lot of mind flayer things, and I have seen a candle, but I saw an ad for it once, but it wasn't actually real. Nobody ever got their candles. So, but yeah, anything shaped like a mind flayer, totally down.
Love it. You love to see it. Miller, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Miller. I play Romeo in this game. You can't see my face, but I'm usually behind the scenes at the other campaigns. You can find me anywhere at Miller Aubrey. Sometimes you gotta add an extra Y because on Twitter, a lovely mom has Aubrey Miller. Please give me that URL. But yeah, you can find me here a lot of the time. On TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all that fun stuff.
And what's your favorite candle?
Yeah, it's very sweet that Reed did something from Judaism. Mine is very much just like a wall sconce that has like the candle. Like, I think they're so sexy. I think they're so cool. I think the second you add it to any room, you're like, you're a person of taste.
Love it. Very good vibes. And last but not least, James.
Hi everyone, I'm James. You can find me on TikTok at NiceOneJames. I do post there now sometimes. Don't get your hopes up, but it's sticking for now. You can also find me on Twitter at nice_1_James, just like in the same vein as Miller's. If you have NiceOneJames with it's just us in the call. If you have NiceOneJames without any underscores, give me it. You haven't tweeted in a decade. I see you. Thank you. Anyway, hi, we're all back now. Thank you for joining in on this bit that I just did with our whole audience. I forgot what else I was going to say. You sure can find me those places. I don't have any thoughts, even once. So I'm sure it's fun to watch unfold. You can also find me in every game on this channel, because like Glitter, they just can't get rid of me. I DM Starfarers on Wednesday. I'm in Crow Lane. Having just such a silly, goofy time. Okay, hear me out. Candle answer. I recognize this is a boring answer. This isn't interesting, but it's honest. And I would never lie to you, our audience, and also my close good friends. I like a 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. They get the job done. Usually they have like pretty little designs on the side and they smell good. I don't need anything fancy. I'm a down-to-earth guy.
Hell yeah. So valid. Love it. Well, thank you all for being here. We are going to... Excuse me, I'm recovering from COVID. I will be coughing. We're going to kick on over to our intro and be back here to recap what has happened on last episode of Moida on the Kellaran Expresss. See you soon. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed our intro. It's a delight. Isn't our intro a delight? I think it's a delight.
It's very good.
I so rarely
Everybody tweeted Sable at Empathia and tell them how much you love the intro that they made.
Correct. All right. Excuse me. Where we left off our adventurers, they were aboard the Kellaran Expresss with their boss, who was found dead not long after boarding. He was moited! They found some strange substance on the body that told them it was a banishing spell that had been modified in some weird arcane way that killed him. They also found a pin jabbed into his neck. The very same pin that everybody who works for the agricultural department has, and that our dear friend Castor was missing. Everyone talked. Our heroes took it upon themselves to start interrogating everybody else on the ship after some interviews, trying to establish alibis, and realizing that there's not really many people on the ship who don't have a reason to see Von Hamlin deceased. They became a little nervous when all of a sudden Carrion, one of the people aboard this train, was attacked. They decided that it was best that everybody have a slumber party in the same room, so that if anything dangerous happened, there would be witnesses around and all that jazz. So it has been about an hour since everybody has climbed into the room semi-angrily. It's very packed in there. The windows had to be opened a little bit, like right from the get-go, because that's a lot of farts. There's a lot of farts trapped in one room. We're gonna be real. And we are being watched over currently by Romeo and Chaya, who are keeping the first watch. What are you doing to pass the time?
Okay, sorry, my mic was taking a second. I think that Chaya is on the exact opposite. Chaya is so good at people watching and is so good at being nosy that, like, this is what they were built for. And so, like, I don't even think has registered, for any long period of time that Romeo is sitting next to them. And,
really quick, it sounds like
Yeah, I'm back. Hi. There's a fun little thing where I have to unmute in 2 places. So the audience did not hear a single thing I said. I'll say it again.
We're just gonna walk it back real quick.
Ooh, okay. So Romeo is he rolled very bad on his perception check, and he is doing his best to not be awkward, but he's also not doing very good because he's very distracted. Like, he's just very aware that Chaya is right next to him, and he's like, okay, we're not fighting. She's not asking for anything. This is a step in the right direction. This is good. This is very good. Okay, how do I talk right now? What do I do? And he's just going through that in his mind, so he's not paying very, very good attention.
And I think that Chaya is doing the exact opposite. Does not even, like, clock that it's Romeo sitting next to her for too long before they're, like, eagle-eyed. Like, every time anybody, like, turns over in their sleep, Chaya's, like, watching them very carefully, and then will, like, settle back down to where they're sitting. I think I saw him. No, never mind.
What?
Fine.
Did you see?
No, I thought I saw, I don't know, Vinyevis rolled over too many times. It's suspicious. I don't like it.
Okay. I mean, I know you're good at this.
Look, there he goes again. He's rolling over again. It's weird.
Sure. Yeah. We will go with that. We will absolutely go with that. Just while I've got you here, my very good friend Tygan brought something up about this.
Our watch?
God, please don't make me say it. It's just us. Us.
Okay. Sure.
As
yeah.
people, and this thing. They said it's not healthy. Do you have any thoughts about that?
Are you sick? Are you not feeling well?
I meant like emotionally. Like I don't think Tiger meant it like that. I mean, maybe they.
I was gonna like put her hand to your forehead to like check for a fever.
Full red.
I mean, you feel fine to me. Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. I think then he meant like emotionally, like not good.
Well, I still don't understand what you mean.
You ask me for things a lot.
Well, yeah, we're friends. That's what friends do. They help each other out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were to ask me for something, I would do something for you.
Yeah?
Yeah? You just never ask me for anything.
Well, yeah, I don't know if you still like me or not.
What? Oh my gosh! What do you mean? Yes, I like you.
Do you? Because, like, here's the thing. A friend can ask a friend for help, but when the majority of the conversations is a friend asking another friend for help, I feel like that's bad.
Oh, fuck. That sucks. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I feel you weren't doing it on purpose.
I've been so stressed about this position. I don't.
I mean,
it's been really killing me, and
yeah.
I didn't mean to make that your problem.
I definitely kind of made it my own problem too. So we kind of messed up here altogether. I think after we solve this murder, we should have a nice sit-down talk about this.
Okay, yeah, maybe like not, like 6 hours after my grandfather died.
I realize
That
this
would
is
be, like,
probably
maybe a
not
good
the best time to bring this stuff up, and I'm really sorry.
That's
about
okay.
that.
No, thank you for saying something.
Yeah.
I-
High five. I think he moved again, by the way.
Oh, fuck!
As you say that, you look, Vinyevi just sits up and goes, "Are you two done? You're being very loud."
Whatever, we'll talk in our heads then. Go back to sleep.
I'm gonna get some air.
Nope, not allowed. You're not allowed to leave. I'm sorry.
Listen, kid. I know you're just trying to keep everybody safe. But I have to take a dump. And I don't want that hanging in this air.
I can go with you.
Yeah, the escorts to the... I think that's a great idea. Here's what we'll do, is we'll mind link ahead of time, Romeo. So that you can just talk to me in your brain if something suspicious happens.
Perfect. Sounds good. I will... Let's go. I won't be in the room. I'll stand outside the door.
It's either that or you don't go and you hold it till the morning. I don't know what to tell you.
Fine. Kind of stands up, crawls over some people on the floor. Has to hold his tail up so it doesn't smack anybody. Opens the door of the hallway, goes in. Are you coming?
Yes, I am. He stands and he starts to follow.
I'll mind link before they leave.
Cool. And Vinyevi walks down and goes into his cabin. And goes, "You can sit in here. Don't touch anything. I'm just gonna
check if there's a window in the bathroom before he goes in."
Okay, I'll first peek in and see if there's a window in the bathroom.
There's a little one, yeah.
How little?
Not big enough for him to fit through.
Okay. And I'll say, okay, Vinyevi, you go do your thing and I'll stay out here. I'm gonna time you though.
You're gonna... No. That's too... Go wait.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Get out of my cabin.
Yeah.
Go wait in the hallway.
No,
We're not gonna do this.
Okay, I'm really sorry about
No.
that, sir.
Closes the bathroom door. And you're just... Do you go out into the hallway, or do you just hang out in his cabin?
Oh, I'm still hanging out in his cabin. I'm not trusting this guy. I'm not trusting anyone. And he still will time him.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
After 5 minutes and 27 seconds, you hear a flush and the sound of the faucet turning on. After another little bit, comes out and like wiping his hands, goes, I told you to wait in the hallway.
I know, but this is... I needed to make sure you weren't getting up to any funny business. If you were in my position, you would do the exact same thing.
You're a child, is the thing. I'm a grown-ass man with a governmental position.
Yes.
You're a teenager.
Uh-huh.
So, that... You gotta see where that disconnect is.
I don't, sir. But let's go back to the room.
Alright. Fine.
Status report. How's everything going?
It took, how long was it? 5 minutes and 27 seconds? Is that what you said?
Yes.
It's all good. He stayed in there for a normal amount of time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Comes back in. Kind of settles himself onto the bunk that he was in before. It's like... Y'all got great, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I don't know what that means.
I'll explain what it means.
And he just rolls over and...
Suspicious!
Not long after, your watch ends, and it is Tigan and Castor's watch.
Hell yeah.
I want to say if anybody's waking Tigan up, like he rolls over and like startles awake, and his mouth shifts into like, you know, those really creepy fish that have those razor sharp teeth that poke out of the like that for a moment. Like,
I'm gonna say it's probably Romeo waking Tigan up.
Probably,
And
yeah.
then-
It's like, oh my god. Hi!
hi Romeo, sorry.
No, you're
Sorry.
You're all good. You're all good, bud. It's your turn to go on a watch.
Was everything okay with your watch? Did you see anything?
I did accompany the Navy to take it down. But besides that, all good. I did also talk to Laya, and it went really well.
I'm really glad to hear that.
Thank you. Yeah, you really helped me with that, so thank you.
Look so excited that you said that.
Star! Castor!
Yeah.
Castor!
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
It's your time to watch.
Okay.
Keep an
I'm
eye
awake.
on the Navy. He had to take a
What?
shit at a very suspicious time.
Okay.
Shit, teeth!
I mean, yeah. You know, I
And
think
also
it's
he's
probably the
been-
nerves, but yeah, no,
He's been
for sure, dude, I'll
rolling
like.
over a lot too. I mean,
Okay.
right? But like, if you had killed one person and then also tried to kill another person, wouldn't you be nervous?
I mean, yeah, but I also think, you know, being stuck on a train where like people are getting murdered and stuff, probably also. But yeah, no, like I'll for sure keep an eye on him,
Okay.
dude.
I
Yeah.
still think it's weird.
Do you have a good watch otherwise?
Yeah, just chill.
Nice.
Okay, have fun.
Hey, you get some sleep. I'll hold down the fort. Don't worry, I've got it.
I'm sure you do, but also you can wake me up if something happens.
I'm not gonna need to. We've got it. Right, Tigan? Yeah? We got
Tigan,
it?
you know you should wake us up if something happens.
We're not
right?
gonna need to come up, right, Tigan?
But you
got
should wake us up if
But we
something
won't have
happens.
to, because we got it, right?
I am the only person here who can heal. You should wake us up if something happens.
Definitely.
Vignavy sits up and goes, for the love of God, would you all shut up?
What, you gotta take another shit, dude? Go back to sleep.
Tigan-
so pissed.
Like that whole time was looking between the three of you, like was about to say, "Yeah, we can handle it," and then you were like, "No, wake us up." I was like, "Okay," but didn't say anything because all three of you were just.
Romeo's gonna lean over and say, "No, dude, like, please, actually wake us up."
To me?
I was doing it to Tigan. Be like, yeah, just so if Caster doesn't wake us up.
I can do that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna grab. How many does this do? I'm gonna grab 3 pebbles from my little purse. I'm gonna cast Magic Stone, and I'm gonna put them in Tigan's hand. If anything goes wrong, you can throw these at people. I'll just hand them to him. It only is gonna last for a minute. So if anything goes wrong in the next minute, you will be prepared. If not, you'll just have some rocks.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Tigan takes it. I thought he was gonna say "Oh, I know this spell," but he actually does not know this spell. It's not in the wizard spell list.
Good night. And I'm gonna pass out.
Once they're both settled in, I'm gonna lean over to Titan and go, "God, one guy had to poop and now they're freaking out.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine."
Well, statistically speaking, something will probably happen tonight. Since nothing happened with them, it'll probably happen with us. So, and I mean that the person that actually did this does have some pretty powerful magic, so we probably will have to wake them up for if something goes awry. Although I do have confidence in our abilities. Also, I have something that I can do. Probably for you would probably be the best if something goes down. Yes, you.
Oh, sick. That's great. I mean, I think it's gonna be okay, but that's super great to hear. It's super reassuring. I mean, everyone's asleep, right? What's the worst that could happen?
An invisible creature, an invisible and or shape-shifting murderer sneaks up on us and insta kills me.
Oh, okay, that was a big wow.
You said what the worst thing was, I say worst with me because I think you probably can take a hit better than I can.
I am pretty sturdy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm not gonna let any weird invisible creatures insta kill you. Yeah, you're good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And with that, can you both make me perception checks?
I have
would love
a
to do that.
-2 to this shit.
What is my perception? That's not bad. Okay. Come on, Caster, you idiot. Nope. What is that?
Not worse than me.
12.
-1. I rolled a natural 1 and I have a -1.
Oh,
a -2.
babe.
Mm-hmm.
7 in wisdom.
Just so stressed about that invisible killer, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. What are y'all talking about during your watch? Or what are you doing?
Can I ask a quick question, actually?
Absolutely.
Are Sarah and Carrie in here?
Carrion, no. They're the only two
They
not
didn't
here.
come?
No.
Okay, that's cool, because I had check up on them on my things to do last time. So I'll, probably pretty early in the watch when I noticed that, kind of lean over and go, "Hey, is it just me, or are we missing Carrie and Sarah?"
Not just you. They decided not to sleep in here. Which
Cool.
I really thought Maybe would have pressed the issue, but
Yeah, do we think, I don't want to leave the group, but I also do feel maybe we should go, Karen got clocked pretty hard on the head, and the whole situation was just kind of weird. How far, Mara question, how far is their door from where we are now? Could I, pop in the hall and knock and still be in eyesight of Tigan?
Yeah, they're just 2 doors down.
Okay. Here's my thought. So you can, see, we can see the door. What if I just, go give it a little knock? And then, if, not that there's an invisible insta-killer out there, but hypothetically, if there were, probably go after me and I can take a hit as established. Yeah? Just give it, a little knock real quick?
and I will be watching from the doorway, and I'll just have something prepared, and his hand starts to glow, like kind of like a fiery red.
I mean, like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah,
Just
like,
in
they're
case.
probably just. I mean, I hope they're just sleeping, if you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Otherwise, it's gonna be awkward. But also, like, I really hope that they're not like dead, because that would be really uncomfortable. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go knock. I very carefully step over people. Can I just, while I'm stepping over people, make a quick perception check to make sure everything looks right? Since I'm getting like a closer view. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Is this perception?
Yes.
19.
Okay. Yep, everything looks normal.
Okay, cool. And I will go over to their door. Can I listen first? I hear sounds of being murdered in there?
Yeah, you can listen. You, hear some really loud snoring.
Okay, can I just give a little knock?
Mm-hmm. You hear Sarah's voice. Hello?
Hey, sorry to wake you up. We're kind of all doing like a thing where we're sleeping in the same room for safety reasons. So if you guys could just like, I saved you a spot. If you guys could just like come out real quick.
Sarah,
super cool.
like, opens the door and like the chain, catches so it doesn't open all the way and goes, right, we just, with their head, we didn't want to, and I volunteered to just watch and make sure so they could get some rest.
No, yeah,
so we're all good here.
I like totally hear you. It's just the thing with like head injuries is you actually have to take them really seriously. Also, they should not be sleeping on a head injury because like if that's a concussion, then I've done like a lot of like research on injuries and stuff, and like head injuries are really bad and they should not be sleeping within. I think it's like 12 hours or something like that because they could like have a stroke and like it's a whole thing. So I'm thinking maybe you guys should just come out here, sleep with everyone. That way we can just like kind of keep an eye on them all together, and that way you can. I mean, you need your rest too. A lot going on.
Right, but is carrying are they just supposed to sit up and do nothing in a room full of sleeping people?
I mean, kind of, but also, like, we're keeping watch and stuff, so they won't be, like, alone. I mean, you don't want them to, have, like, a really bad, side effect. That would be, I imagine you would probably be concerned about them getting really hurt like that, just for, like, the future and stuff.
Alright, let me wake them up.
Okay.
And kind of closes the door.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the room, Tygan.
No! It's not gonna get us killed!
I have a firebolt ready in my hand in case something goes off. Like,
Vinyevi sits up, kind of stretches his back, sees you awake. How you doing?
fine. Some shape-shifting and/or invisible killer hasn't popped out and absolutely destroyed me, so that's great. And everything looks fine here. And Castor went to go check on
Sarah and Carrion.
Yeah, Sarah and Carrion. Tygan remembers, Vic does not.
Yeah,
yeah. How are you doing?
I need to use the bathroom.
Okay. I send a message to well, actually, I don't need this. Okay, all right. Well, to your room again, like you did with Romeo?
Yes. Kinda gets up and turns to you and go, savor your digestive system of youth. And gets and heads towards his cabin and passes you in the hallway, Castor.
I send Castor a message as Benyavi walks around. Benyavi has to go use the restroom again. I don't know if you want to follow or not, like Romeo did, but if so, I will keep my eyes out and wait for. And yeah.
Okay, yeah. Here, I'll like stand in the doorway of his room, and I'll keep an eye on the hallway at the same time. If you want to stand in like the doorway of the big room and keep an eye on Sarah and Carrion's door, we'll make like a little triangle. Nice. Okay, I'll.
As you're saying that, the door opens and Sarah and Carrion are both in like matching bathrobes that are like, the ones you get in like the train complimentary, and
Does Carrion look fucking okay?
Carrion looks very hurt. But they see you and kind of smile like, "Hey, man."
Hey, you. I gotta go follow that guy real quick.
Then
yeah. You know, things are weird. You should not be asleep right now. I'm gonna start like walking backwards down the hallway so I can keep up with the Navy. Like for really, you like. I recognize you're probably really tired. You should not. It's actually really bad to sleep on. Tiger probably knows. Yeah, you guys just kind of. There's a spot in there. I'm gonna go.
Turns to Tigan.
Yep.
Are we in there?
Yes.
Sarah's like, "Is there a bed open? At least for them. I can sleep on the floor. We would obviously share beds since we barely know each other." And Karen kind of like looks at her and is like, "What she said."
I think they can. Tigan's not deceptive. It's a wonder that he gets away with shapeshifting when he does sometimes with how poor like. So actually, I think they can clearly see on his face that he knows that they're fucking. And we'll just yes, there is a bed that he can lay down on. Although, like Caster said, you probably shouldn't try and fall asleep. So it might be better if you sat in a chair with us and we could just talk and keep you up since we're doing things. So if you wanted to actually, and to Sarah, if you wanted to go lay in the bed, you can as well. But yeah, we did say I did make sure there was like a bed set aside in case.
Sarah goes, "I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't mind resting my eyes after trying to keep an eye on this one." Kind of looks at Carrion and then remembers, kind of like, "Right, so I'm gonna go to bed." Yep. Kind of give each other like an awkward nod, like half side hug kind of deal. And Sarah goes and lays down, and Carrion is like, just in the chair back there.
Mm-hmm.
Right, alright. Cool, take care, man. And
I mean,
heads in.
If I know it can be boring just sitting up and just staring at nothing. So if you want to talk, I have questions, not about the murder.
Yeah, alright. Sure. And just kind of like eases down against the wall and is sitting on the floor. Kind of goes crisscross applesauce. What do you got for me? We're gonna cut back to Caster. Venavia's walking down the hallway and turns and goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Hey man, you know the drill. You know, a lot of crazy shit's happening. Literally, sorry, that was insensitive of me to say. Yeah.
Go back. That's it.
No,
I'm not having this.
My guy, I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna feel really bad if I said that and then you walk in there and get murdered about it. So we're gonna listen. There's no judgment here, okay? Like sometimes existing in your own body is its own battle, and I support you in yours. So I'm just gonna like hang tight in your room while you do your thing. You take as long as you need to. I'm not gonna like time you or something. That'd be fucking crazy. And then yeah.
Rich kids, and like opens the door.
All right.
Or doesn't open the door. Stops, hand on the handle. Gets really quiet, kind of leans in. Takes hand off the handle and just goes.
Can I insight check this?
Yeah, make an insight check.
Oh, not good. What's my insight? Probably. Oh, it's not bad. 10.
I would like to gift James my point of inspiration from doing the recap. So good.
All right, listen, dice. Listen, dice. That's a lot better. That's that's a slutty nasty 20.
Bloody nasty.
Literally doubled my score. Thank you so much.
He seems to genuinely be worried now. There's fear and anxiety that have spiked up.
Okay, I'll kind of like
motions you backwards.
I'm gonna trade places with him and kind of see if I hear anything also.
Make me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably not. 7. Nope, sorry, 6. It's worse than that.
You don't think you hear anything?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'll kind of like look at him, and I'll walk down the hallway a little bit, and when I think we're out of like earshot of if there would be someone in there, just go, "What, dude? What?"
There's someone in there.
Like, what'd you hear?
There were footsteps, and I heard someone rustling around.
Do you have anything like bad in your room? Like any weapons or shit?
Probably I'm the Minister of Defense.
Okay, well, I don't know what you travel with. Listen, I know you're having a bad stomach time, but you don't have to take it out on me, okay?
Okay, it's not a stomach time, this one. I just need to pee.
Oh. Alright. Hey, no judgment, man. Okay, we don't have time for that. I'm gonna yeah. I could go give you a little knock. Let's give a little knock.
No, don't give
We're just gonna look at the guy, like get the weapons in there? Just gonna let him roll around? Get like a big gun or something?
Okay, here's the thing, kid.
Yeah.
You know, in games, you have a strategy.
Uh-huh.
You need to come up with a strategy.
Okay, well, we should probably do it pretty quick, because there's, like, someone in there.
So get your friends. Go on in. I'll go in through Sarah's cabin. Because our doors are unlocked, so we can corner them.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, you go. Just wait like 1 second. I gotta go get them. Don't fucking go charging in there. I don't want you to get insta-killed by some invisible guy. Yeah?
I'm not gonna get insta-killed by an invisible guy.
You're damn right you're not. Hey, Tigan, real quick. Hey, bud. There's, like, for sure someone just, like, in the Navy's cabin. And he wants to, like, split up and, I don't know, fucking, what's the word? Flank them or some shit?
That would actually be useful. I want to say that you come in on Tigan asking Kieran a bunch of questions about dating. Like, how many dates have you been on? Which ones do you think have been really effective? Like, where have you taken people? I haven't done it before, and I've been learning a lot about like romance and sex these past few things. And I'm not asking you about sex or anything. I'm more asking you about like your romance and stuff, and where you like to take people. So I think I might want to start trying that. I don't know. It feels like I should just have more experiences about that.
Hey, Tigan, I don't mean to interrupt, but I think it's like a really important bonding moment for you two. That came out sarcastically. I didn't mean it to. There's like probably. Can you do like the mind thing real quick? I can't do it. I don't know magic.
Message. Huh?
Yeah. There's like first I'll relay that same information.
That's smart. I will throw a rock. I'll just throw the pebble and then message, wake up! And then I will message, no, I only threw it, I'm messaging Romeo, get up! Wake up!
What the fuck? Everything's fine, don't panic. I mean, it's not fine, but don't freak out.
I just
Nobody's
got a
dead.
rock thrown at me. It was really impressive.
Rock
aim.
thrown at you?
It's a pebble. It wasn't that big. It was wrong.
It was a big one you're not expecting.
I'm sorry. We have to go. We have to go to Benyavi's room right now.
All of us? Everyone? Who's gonna watch these guys?
Karen, you're doing alright, right? How many fingers you holding up? How many fingers?
2.
Nice. Yeah, they got it.
Hey, Carrie,
Yell if anybody gets killed.
Yeah, do you mind if I just mind link with you so you can tell me if somebody's dying?
Sure. I could also just yell real loud.
In Carrion's head, they hear, "It's too late. I'm in here."
God.
Hey, let's go.
God.
You can't read my thoughts, can you?
What?
You can't read my thoughts, can you?
Oh, no. Just when you speak to me.
You hear in your head, you better not.
Here, test me. Think of a number, 1 to 10.
Oh my god.
Got it.
As we're walking.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
7.
Okay, but that is what I was thinking, so now I'm not worried.
Oh my god.
Okay, try again. No, wait, actually, I have to go. I'm sorry.
just don't. Okay, I'm kind of because Tigan. We'll finish this conversation later. I got you. Just
Thank you. Can I say as we're walking away, Tigan will shoot Kieran a message. Haya can't read your thoughts. I know that for a fact. Would you be I can't read the thoughts. I know that for a fact. And don't worry. It's already known between us that you're sleeping with Sarah, and then leaves.
You see Carrion's jaw drop as the four of you head down this hallway.
God, everybody hates us on this train.
Yeah, we are gonna get murdered, but it's gonna be like a group effort.
Titan was like, "Oh, I know. They might be worried that we find out that they've been sleeping with Sarah. Let me just
Sure.
ease their." I really hope that they realize that Titan's just terrible at trying to relay information correctly.
We're so good at this as a group. I just would like to note the whole time we're talking or walking, Caster, I almost called myself Carrion. Caster is rattling on about this one time in the Miriam games when they caused a distraction, and then this guy Delhareth snuck up in the back, and it was just real, and then they won, and it was really sick. So I just think maybe we should cause a little distraction, and then we could sneak in. That is my thought, because I figure if it worked at the Miriam games, it'll probably work on the train, right?
I'm not very sneaky, but we can try.
I'm also not. So I was thinking I could do the knock-in, and then whoever wanted to could sneak in the door with Vinyavi.
Oh, I can get real little. I can become a little.
That would be sick.
Yeah, become a little guy.
I'm just loud.
Okay. Well, I'm going to become a grasshopper. Can somebody tell Vinyavi that that's what I'm doing, so that he knows and is not alarmed?
I will let him know.
Okay. Oh, let's go to. You said he's in Sarah's room?
Yeah, they're gonna go in that door. I'll go to the front, so if he tries to
Okay.
break out.
Alright. I'll knock on the door to Sarah's room.
Wait, aren't you a grasshopper right now?
I ain't wild shape yet.
Oh,
Okay. Okay. I was like, I don't know if
just
that's
kicking the door a little.
Slowly having a conversation.
Vinyavi opens the door.
So
I'll wild shape.
okay, so Kaya is gonna be a grasshopper and sneak in with you.
It's kind of scoops little grasshopper Haya up under the shoulder.
It's a good plan. Don't make that face.
Kind of looks. Do not jump in my ear. We will have a problem if you jump anywhere near my ear. Are we clear?
You just the little grasshopper head nod.
All right.
I'm going to the front.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the front.
okay, so we'll all go to the front then, and then these two go to the... Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay. Alright, and I'm knocking. That was what we decided on. I don't want to blow the plan.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, are we ready?
Uh-huh.
I'll do a 3 big fucking knocks.
You knock on the door. You don't hear anything. No response.
Can I try the handle?
Mm-hmm. It's unlocked. It opens.
I'm gonna open the door and I'm not gonna walk in. Do you guys see anything?
Sitting on the desk is Katie Midlavi.
Oh, dude, you scared me. That's my best friend.
Wait,
That was Jan.
did we not?
Are me and Vinyavi coming in from the other end at the same time? Right, that was the plan, right?
Yep, so
Yeah.
you open and you see Katie sitting on the desk and Caster standing in the doorway. Kind of looks at both of you and goes, Vinyavi, you were gonna sell me out, weren't you? And Vinyavi picks you Chaya up, drops, squishes the cricket, you pop back up to Chaya, and the door behind locks.
Was Katie not sleeping in the room?
She was there. So you think?
Magic, damn it. That's what it was. Probably fucking magic. Should have done detect magic. That's what the fuck, man. Damn. Illusion.
Magic.
Gary, and we're running into a little bit of a problem here.
You don't get a response from Carrion.
Carrion.
Nothing.
Oh God.
I'm simply laying on the floor with a foot on me. Please go, James.
I just have a quick question. So, I know you said the door's closed, because I said I opened the door and I hadn't walked in.
The door behind that Vinyavi came in closed. Not the
Okay,
door
so like we're still fully have access to the hallway?
Yes. But Kaya is currently trapped under Vinyavi's foot.
Okay. I don't know that Caster Here's a question. Do you think Kaya's ever talked about wild magic with Caster? Like, what are the odds that Caster really thinks if you get squished you're gonna die in real life and it's not just gonna like travel over to your real hit points?
Possibly, I don't think they've explained how it works.
Cool. All right, yeah, great. I'm gonna walk in the room then, just to be safe.
All right, you enter. What are the other two of you doing?
Oh, what a great question you just asked me. I guess he knows that we're there, so there's no reason to pretend like we're not.
Right.
Fuck. One of us goes maybe check on the other one and one of us walks in.
Yes. I will go check on the other one.
Okay, cool.
Walk in.
I'll walk in.
Mage armor. To touch myself and give myself mage armor. So my AC goes from 13 to 16.
Hell yeah.
Perfect. So Romeo, you're walking in. Tigan, you're walking down the hall to find the other Katie mid-lobby? Or what are you doing?
To see what, because I'm like, I think Tigan would have said, wait, make sure you stand in the doorway. Don't go far enough for the door to close in case something happens. To
Alright.
Romeo.
Okay. So he's in the doorway.
Perfect.
Nonchalantly.
You walk down the hall, and it's a really short walk. So basically, you take a couple steps out, and you see Carrion slumped over, and another Katie standing in the hallway. And kind of smiles at you and starts walking towards you.
Hello?
I don't like this. I don't like this, and as a magic user, I really don't like it. So, I'm gonna cast. What am I gonna? You know what? I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. Right
All
now.
right. And with that, we are going to enter into initiative. So everyone can roll initiative. Let's deal with this Scorching Ray first, and then I will have you roll your initiative.
I don't like this. This is making my body
It doesn't feel good.
It doesn't feel good. And the music isn't helping. Okay,
No.
okay. 3 rays, 2d6. Come on. Okay, that rolled off. Okay. Okay, so one is a 5. The other one is an 11.
11 misses.
And the third one, come on. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So, Tigan is going to shout down the hall. There's another guys, there's another Katie! I don't know why there's 2 of them! I thought it might be an illusion, but I don't think so. Oh, that is actually really fucking good. Okay, 5. No, 1. Okay, 10? 10, 21. 24 points of fire damage from 2 of the rays that hit.
Beautiful. And that's including the nat 20?
Yes.
Perfect. Alright, 24 points of damage to this Katie.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Just stop walking. Please.
It still looks hurt, but just smirks and says, "You didn't even let me do my evil villain monologue." And can I have everybody's initiative?
I'm so uncomfortable with this. I'm so scared.
I got a sexy 9.
Nice.
I got
16?
a 13.
13, 16,
6.
6.
A sexy 6 to match at the 69.
Yep.
Okay, I'm actually gonna
so
need
good on that one.
every single one of those numbers again, because I just acknowledged that you said them and didn't actually
you're
retain.
so valid.
No,
Any
I
of the
saw you not
information.
writing them down, and I was like,
Hey, COVID is brain rot is real. Get your vaccine, get your booster, wear your mask. Okay. From the top, Haya, what did you get?
13.
Perfect. Caster,
16.
beautiful. Romeo.
9.
Whoop. Tygan.
6.
It's all good, buddy. You'll get them next time.
Saving the best for last, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe
It'll
maybe
be-
Katie will be last. Maybe Katie rolled worse than me.
So true.
Alright. So we are gonna cut back to the other room. And the Katie in that room is going to stand up and go, I mean, really, Vinyevi, I want to say I'm not shocked, but I had hoped better when I entered a agreement with you. And Vinyevi looks and goes, you know, Katie, it was a good plan, but I think Danny would be better off without you. We are at the top of the order with Caster.
Okay, just a quick clarification question. Do we, have our weapons on us? How's this?
Yeah, you can,
Okay.
I'll say you are fully equipped.
Amazing. I think Caster's gonna take, a step towards Katie. And I'm gonna kind of, plaster that, diplomatic, kind of half smile back on my face. I'm gonna say, listen, I know, you know, we're on the same page here. Yeah, but if you squish my good friend over there, and I'm gonna reach up and kind of grab this big, golden maul and kind of, give it a little flip, I think our diplomatic ties are gonna have to come to an end. So what do you say? We just have a nice little conversation about what's going on here before anything gets too out of hand. And I'd love to make some kind of check about it.
Yeah, persuasion or intimidation? What do you think you're going for?
I'm gonna say mostly persuasion because I'm building on the past conversation that we had. Okay. This is a big guy. Come on, dice. Not great.
Also, Haya, Vinyevi has taken his foot off, so you're on the ground, but you are not being restrained, just so you know.
Thank you.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
you give me a minute to explain myself, and then we figure out what happens. I'll even let your friend Tygan come back unharmed.
All right. I mean, seems fair enough to me. Might as well hear your side of the story, right? Because we're all friends here. Kind of look to Vinyevi and then a very nervous glance to my friends behind me. I'd love to hear.
Katie also looks at the two of you and raises an eyebrow.
Can I just stand up? That's all I'd really like to do right now. It's
Please.
kind of rude of you to squish me, Vinyevi.
Vinyevi just kind of shrugs.
I mean, can I? It's not my turn yet, but
You can stand up. We'll pause initiative order here.
yeah, I'll stand up.
I'll kind of reach a hand down to Haya to help them stand, and also pull her a little bit closer to me just in case something goes crazy here.
And I'll move my mind link to Caster so that we can talk in our heads.
Tygan, out in the hallway, you watch as this Katie who you just hit kind of shifts and then falls back, turns to mist and shoots past you and into the room. And from your all point of view, you all watch as this ghostly kind of image of Katie comes and goes back to her. I think you notice as it comes back, kind of winces, almost as if she has now taken on some of the damage that Taigen did to whatever weird magic thing was going on before. Taigen, you come on in the room.
Sorry about the scorching ray. Just kind of, it was kind of distressing seeing two of you, and you know, in most situations that actually isn't a good thing. Probably something to. I hear we're talking though and listening.
First, I don't want to deprive you all of your little mystery. So, what's your theories? What do you have for me?
It's not a game, Katie. You killed my grandfather.
Allegedly. I allegedly killed your grandfather.
No, I think we can safely say that we have reached a conclusion here.
Wait, are we sure about that? Because I mean, wait, what? Okay, Taigen did see the squashing. I mean, Benyavi did just squash Haya. So what if Benyavi did it and Katie is helping Benyavi get away with it or something? There's some type of partnership going on. I mean, to be fair though, murdering and being an accomplice to said murdering after the fact or knowing it ahead of time isn't really any better. But the only question is, who did the actual killing? And based on what you just did, I don't know anybody that has actual divine abilities that can shift themselves like that. So unless it's an innate thing, and he almost says I can, but then he cuts off immediately. Then it's probably more like divine powers, more like paladin based. And I could see Benyavi having that ability, but you seem more of the arcane. So my thoughts are Benyavi did it, and Katie is involved in some way or another.
Fascinating theory. Go on. And Benyavi kind of goes, Katie, are we really doing this? She goes, up. I want to hear their thoughts. And kind of looks at the rest of you.
Not playing your fucking game.
You're no fun. Come on, we're on a train. There's been a murder. It's kind of like the stories, isn't it? And now we have 4 young detectives ready to prove themselves, climb the ranks of political office. Come on. It's the best story out there. How did we do it?
I mean, Kaya's not going to play along. So if someone else wants to say something, they're more than welcome to. But
She's only going to let this hang a little bit longer before she just... whatever she does next.
I mean, listen. I think everyone here knows I'm not exactly the brains of this operation, so I think maybe, Katie, if it's not too much trouble, you could just kind of spill it out for us. I, for one, would love to know how you've pulled off this really ambitious accomplishment.
Well, actually, I did say Benyavi, but also, when we found out, everybody came out at the same time, so unless Benyavi also has an ability that you have, probably actually wasn't Benyavi, so it was probably you and your duplicate, and that weird mist thing coming back, but what are you? Not in oh, I'm a Leonin, but oh, I'm a Graviturgist. What exactly? Do you have multiple disciplines? Is that what that is?
Now's not the time to get into theory. I just have some special skills and some special magic items, one of which was stolen from me, Benyavi, and kind of reaches behind her on the desk and pulls out the little diplomatic pouch. And tosses it to you, Romeo. Go ahead.
Okay. And I open it.
Inside is a little stone. It seems to have some sort of magic.
Oh, cool. I believe I have detect magic, so let's do that. Yeah, first level detect magic.
As it starts to glow, and at first it's really hard to figure out what's going on because it's like kind of moving between, like it can't quite pinpoint what it is before it finally settles, and it seems like a very corrupted a stone that is holding a very corrupted vanishing smite spell inside of it. There, a little hint from me to you.
This is what you use? This is... I'll relay what the item is to everyone else.
Magic item with your abilities.
So what, Vinyeva, you stole it to kill my grandfather?
No, that's not... Oh, fine. Okay, I'll tell you. It'll be like a confessional in one of those, like those, bodice ripper mystery novels where, you know, their hearts come out and they express their love, only I'm confessing to murder.
Just like that.
Day.
For sure.
Yeah! I mean, you think you're all going to stop me? You don't think I have a way to get off this train? No! It's fun. I hated everything Von Hamlin stood for. I mean, not everything. Had some good points about, you know, rotational crops and all of that stuff. That was good. But the pesticides were too much. It was too much. And, you know, Vinyeva is about to become my dear brother-in-law. So I'm about to marry his brother. Danny. So sweet. And, you know, I realized with a connection that powerful, we could come together and do something about this problem. Get somebody I trust in place. Everybody make a quick history check.
Oh shit, that's really good.
I get to add a D4 to this, so I love it.
19.
Nice. 15.
So the +0. I was on the fucking die.
I got a 8.
Having a bad time. It's okay.
My
It's okay.
-2.
Kai has been through a lot tonight, and now someone is gleefully confessing to her grandfather's murder. That's a lot to put anybody through.
30.
30?
Yes. 18 plus 12.
Fucking nice.
Alright, hell yeah. Tigan, as this is talking, you all of a sudden remember that when you all rushed to Carrion's side after he got ahead and you ran into Katie wasn't coming out of her room. She was coming out of Vinyeva's. And suddenly that clicks. Because you have to pass Vinyeva's room to get there. So we hatched a plan. Unfortunately. Arian got in the way. And, Vinyeva, he was starting to figure it out. They didn't get there. Excuse me. They were starting to figure it out, but they weren't quite there yet. A little. And, you know, who's gonna solve things from there?
Is he dead? Oh, sorry. Are they dead? Did you kill them?
No, they're just sleeping. I know it's bad for a head wound, but
I cannot overstate actually how bad it is to sleep on a head injury.
You might have actually killed them.
Yeah,
with that.
no, a little judgment actually on that one for sure.
well, that's no worries because the pin that was in the neck was there. So I'm sure once I escape and you all aren't here to tell the tale, they'll be able to, figure out that Carrion's old pin is just used to stab.
I would like to say in Caster's head, whenever you want me to hold person, let me know. She's not fucking escaping. She's not getting away with this.
I can respond to this, yeah? Oh, I'm not gonna let her get away. I think we should wait. I mean, she's kind of spilling all the beans here, and I feel like, if we need to, testify about it, I feel like it'd be good to have, the whole picture.
She's doing a good job of just telling us all the information.
No, yeah, absolutely, and that's gonna be so helpful in court.
And then there's star witnesses.
Yeah.
I think while there's a pause in the conversation, Tygan is assuming that a mental conversation is happening, and from previously, and it's like, okay, so while we just have a bit of a lull, it's just rattling off all of these arcane theories about about Katie's abilities and stuff. If you weren't a literal murderer, I would love to talk to you more about what exactly you've got going on in there, because this is definitely something I've never seen before. And I know there are a lot of different arcane disciplines that blah blah blah, and this is looks back to you two. You can stop me.
We're back.
Katie looked really into that and was like, yeah, no, I mean, I would love to tell you, but secret.
I mean, you're gonna kill us in a minute, right?
Yeah,
might as well.
We're gonna die anyway. You might as well tell me. I could die happy. Ish.
Okay, I'll tell you. Everybody make me a quick insight check on Katie.
Yes, please.
I would love to do that for you.
Seems manic.
How's it 16? Yeah, I don't like this, actually.
I got a 21.
I got a nat 1.
Oh, buddy.
I also got a nat 1, so another -1.
You and me.
Oh my god.
Mine's a 7, technically.
Kaya and Romeo, it seems like, Katie is very into kind of the ideal way things should be in this, she wants it to happen just like a story, right? She wants to be this noble person who brings an end to, shady business practices and wants this story to be good. And so you get the sense, it's just, is, bringing the confession because it's more exciting and more fun and feels like she gets to, kind of play up the role a little bit. But isn't lying at all, is very much in it. It's a very powerful illusion spell, but I've adapted it a little bit. See, that's my specialty. Yeah, it's corrupting magic kind of thing. A lot of people think I'm a druid, because how could somebody who loves nature so much not be a druid, right? It's a rumor that goes around, but I'm not. I tinker. It's fun.
Yeah, impressive.
Thank you.
Sick, dude.
My fingernails are digging into their palm.
Tygan understands the gravity of the situation, but doesn't have to pretend to be excited about what they're hearing. Literally hates that Katie is a murderer. One, because Haya, because how this has affected Haya, but also now because, damn, if you weren't a murderer, we could be having a very serious and great conversation about magic.
Hey, if you stop her, you could always visit her in prison.
Yeah, exactly.
So true. Can I, while she's talking, can I just kind of glance over at Vinyavi? What's the energy there?
Vinyavi is waiting patiently for her to do anything. Vinyavi isn't about to start a fight, but is clearly ready for one. If you want to make an insight check to get more, but is currently just kind of waiting patiently.
I would love to make an insight check. I'm trying to figure out how on board with this plan I think Vinyavi realistically is.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's a 25.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Oh.
I rolled a 19, I have a plus fucking 6.
Nice.
Yeah, you do.
You get the sense that Vinyavi is only in on this plan because he wants success for his brother, and this is his brother's betrothed who he doesn't like. So he went with the plan to get his brother in a spot of power, and is now like, well, she's telling them everything. I'll just lie about my part in it, but she's confessing to murder. I'm not gonna stop that.
Okay, can I, while the, like, magic conversation is happening, I'm trying to, like, hide this as much as I can, but if she sees it, she sees it. Kind of, like, turn my head to Vinyavi and kind of just whisper, you know, there's easier ways to get a promotion, like, I don't know, saving a high-ranking diplomat's son from a crazed murderer on a train. Just a thought.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Dice, listen, we're having kind of one of those all over the place days, and I'd love if this was a good one, huh? Okay, alright. What's my persuasion? I can't read. 14.
Sorry.
Kind of looks at you. Doesn't change posture or anything.
Okay.
But who knows? Maybe it worked, maybe it didn't.
Who's to say?
Who's
Can
to
I
say?
ask a question?
Absolutely.
With that 20, with that 25 that Caster got, whatever it was, does Caster know if like Vinyavi's like priming to fight us or priming to fight?
Ooh.
It's a good question.
I think Vinyavi is, I'll say with the 25, I'll give you this. Vinyavi would like a witness to confession of murder. Vinyavi would like to hold something over one person's head. So if only one of you gets out of here to be intimidated, that's fine by him.
Okay.
Okay.
Sick.
Alright.
Well, Caster, you know that. Okay.
Yeah, I sure do know that, huh? Okay. Cool.
So are we, ready to do this thing now, or?
I mean, I
One
gotta
more
say
question.
No question.
No, you go ahead. No, you go.
Go. No, go.
No, I
I've been
don't-
doing a lot of talking. You go.
I don't have an actual question. I was gonna say one more question and then touch,
Oh, you're back.
and then touch Caster and cast haste. Like,
Oh, fuck yeah. Thank you so much.
that's all he was gonna do. I have one more question before we have to do this. Do you think when we capture you, like cast haste, do you think when we capture you in prison, I can actually come see you because I do have some more questions about what's happening here.
There's no way that's gonna happen. So I'm
But it
not even gonna
does.
dignify that with a response.
Old person.
You're casting whole person?
Hell yeah, you are.
Alright.
Fuck yeah.
What's the roll?
It's a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Ooh.
Come on.
If she's a wizard, she's got
Yeah,
proficiency in
no, we're
wisdom
a little
saves.
fast, but it's
I got
fine.
a plan.
Nah, one.
How's a 17 do ya?
That saves, but I'm
Wait.
gonna use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs and make
I
her
was-
roll and take
Alright.
the lower roll.
Literally about to do that if you didn't have.
And then I'm gonna give myself the advantage.
Hell yeah.
Hell.
And even with the +5, only gets a 7.
Incredible, it's a fail.
Perfect.
So she is paralyzed for the next minute as long as I can concentrate. She can make another wisdom save at the end of each of her turns to
Alright.
try and end it. But Shirley is paralyzed.
Are we back in initiative order?
Actually, well, we're at this point, we are gonna go for our break, and when we get back, we will resolve what is happening on Moida, on the Kellaran Expresss, where somebody has just confessed to so much murder,
So
and
much
we're
Moida.
not really
much
sure
Moida.
what's
God.
going on.
Oh
We're
my
gonna figure it
God.
out when we get back. See you in 10 or 15. Mwah. Welcome back to Moida on the Kellaran Expresss. Sorry, I can't do the voice. My throat is dying. We are going to pick back up. There's just a cough sitting right here. It's not moving. It's just humming. Alright. Our heroes have just cast Held Person on Katie. Vinyavi is standing there. We are going to enter back at initiative order with Chaya. You were next before we paused initiative, so we'll pick up with you. You just cast Held Person.
Shit.
Held Person, Hold Person. Is it Held Person if you cast it in the past?
I don't
Linguistic
know.
question for the ages. Chaya, feel free to go.
I am going to cast Summon Fae.
I love that spell.
So I'm going to call forth a Fae creature. And I think this Fae creature, Mara, I think they're fuming. That's the mood I think that they're in, because I think Kaya's upset. So I think it's just this like little pixie guy who's just like really angry. And that's what I'm gonna do with my action. And I'm gonna send it to go punch Katie.
Hell yeah.
And it's gonna do that. So it grabs a little short sword out of its belt. Are we playing with stacked initiative?
What?
Are we playing with stacked initiative? Stacked advantage?
Yes, we are.
Okay, cool. So for a bonus action, it'll use its fuming ability, which gives it advantage on its next roll. And since it already has advantage, then it'll add a +2 as well. So, oh god, I did not roll well, so I'm glad that happened. A 15.
A 15. Boy, sure would be helpful if I had my stat block open. A 15 hits exactly.
Incredible. And that's automatically a critical hit. Because it's a melee attack. How are we doing critical hits, Mara?
1 dice. We're doubling it.
Doubling. Okay.
Yes, doubling.
I rolled so badly.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay. Just doubling dice. So.
And then add your modifiers.
That's only 9 points of force damage.
That's alright.
But that angry pixie will just stay there.
Perfect. Hell yeah, this pixie is fluttering, and Katie looks a little miffed, but is doing pretty fine. Next we have Katie's turn. So Katie is going to...
At the end of her turn, she can save.
Right. Make the save.
Wisdom.
Or at least attempt to. Bam. 6 plus 5 is 11.
It's a fail.
Still held. Just kind of at you. Eyes twitch just a little bit. Romeo, you are up.
Just unmuting myself. Okay, I am going to... Let's cast a sexy little fireball at her. Why not? Let's do it.
Fireball or bolt?
Bolt.
I was like...
Yeah, no, dear God, no.
In a...
Listen, she automatically
train
fails
car?
dexterity saves.
Exactly.
Dude, this might be the most clutch held person of my entire D&D career.
It's very good. I'm not happy about it, and that's how you know it's good when the DM is upset. I love you so much.
I love you.
Well, it's a 19 to hit. And then
That hits.
yeah,
Max damage.
It's
or
not a
max.
critical though.
It's not a critical.
It's only melee attacks or
That's
critical hits.
so cool.
Oh, right.
Then it's just
Roll your damage.
It's gonna be 9 points of fire damage. Just whoop-ah.
Okay. Perfect. Fire damage. Just kind of, you can see the eyebrow twitching at you all. Next up is that all for your turn?
Yeah.
Hell yes. Let's go to Tigan.
Do melee spell attacks count as auto crits on a paralyzed creature? Like if I have to walk up and touch.
Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
So yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that we're gonna be taking you to prison.
What?
Time?
The whole time? The whole time? We can't hear you, Millie. You're muted. My love, my angel, light of my life. My favorite person in the world. Hi, babe.
Okay.
I'm hitting Katie so hard is the context.
I don't know what they've missed. But,
Let me do a quick funky little recap. We're so sorry. We did not know you couldn't hear us. What has happened is Katie is being held person. Everybody has taken a round punching Katie. Katie's gotten hit a couple times. There was some sick magic lightning that happened. Caster and Vinyavi had a little moment where Caster was like, I could get your brother a job, and Vinyavi was like, I hate you, and tried to punch Caster once. Caster dodged, tried to punch Caster, caught Vinyavi's fist, and we are now at Caster's turn, has just taken another hit against Katie, and we're about to see Katie, the second attack against Katie.
First damage to Katie because it's a crit, right? Because they're hold personed. So then it's 17 points of damage on the first roll against Katie. I'm gonna roll second attack against Katie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's to say I rolled. I think that's the exact roll that like both of them that I did on the first one. So that's another 20 fucking 8 because I rolled another 18.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah,
little wizard.
Mara, I love you so much is the thing. And this is such a good villain, and I'm really enjoying just beating the shit out of them.
I'm glad. That's a good villain to have.
Yeah. Are we doubling dice or doubling dice roll? Do you have a preference?
Whatever you prefer. I know there's probably a strategy. I don't care.
I don't fucking know. Okay, so that...
I'm not good at math or numbers.
I'm with you.
Just double the damage in whatever way you see fit.
I love you so much. That is 22 points of damage on the second hit against Katie.
Crikey!
And I'm, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try and hit Vinyavi with this one, which I know is not with advantage.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna use this one. Yeah, probably. That's, I can't do math. God, 22 to hit him.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll hit Vinyavi.
What is that? 7, 8. A lot of ones. 14 points of damage to Vinyavi on that third because of haste. And, do I want to action surge? It feels so early, but the thing is I'm rolling hot right now. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna strike while the iron's hot. I would love to use my one action surge and do another round. I'm gonna do...
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do one against Vinyavi, and we're gonna see how it goes. I don't know how I'm gonna split up the other ones. Okay, that is, I can't do math again. This is so much math that I sure am doing.
So good.
I'll have 19 to hit.
Hits.
Nice. Oh, and that's not even, no, he's not flanked. We're good. Okay,
Nope.
Let me do that. Come on, D6, stop rolling ones. Thank you. 3, 4, 5. That is 10 points of damage to Vinyavi. I think I'm gonna do... With Action Surge, do I get my haste attack? Great, so I get another 3.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
I'm having so much fun. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna do one more against Vinyavi, and then last one against Katie, so we're even.
Question, was that 19 a nat 20 for you? Do you crit on a 19 to 20?
It wasn't, it was with my
It was
bonus.
a modified
Oh.
19.
But thank you for keeping an eye out, because I am gonna forget, probably, if it comes out. That is a 8, 9, 10, 11, 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Amazing. This is Vinyavi again.
Mhm.
6, 7, 8, 9, 14 points of damage to Vinyavi.
Cool.
And then last one against Katie, and then I swear to God, I'm done. Okay. Oh, that's probably not going to hit. That was 2 3s plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. But she's flanked 13? No, it was a 15 AC, huh?
If you missed,
That
unfortunately.
is okay. That's all right. That's all for me, folks.
Nice.
It was a pretty good turn.
I'll take it.
Taya,
Yeah.
you are up. Which
Oh, that's me. Shit.
Yeah. You're so good.
Incredible. I don't have any spells with saves that would help right now. So I am going to cast just like a cheeky little Wither and Bloom. No, I feel like I'm gonna save that actually. Sorry, I lied. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Ah, nice.
5 foot radius. I'm gonna put it just boop right over Katie. Can I have a Constitution saving throw, please?
Ah. Katie, do you have a good con? No, it's gonna be a 5 total.
Incredible. That's gonna be 14 points of radiant damage.
Beautiful. I rolled a 3.
So unfortunate.
Oh, she's not a shape changer, is she?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, and then it's my fairy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's gonna get
go.
so much advantage.
Yep. So a billion.
Yeah, that's like a 22 to hit.
22. Yeah, it's gonna hit. It's gonna. Yep. Katie's looking beat up right now.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
This is much better. 22 points of force damage.
Beautiful. Katie's looking really rough.
Cool. All right, that's my turn.
All right, beautiful. Next in our order is Katie. So we're gonna see if can break hold person.
If she makes that save, silvery barbs from Tigan.
All right. Okay. All right.
And I'll give we'll see if she makes it.
Well, made it, so you can silvery barbs.
Silvery barbs, and I'll give the advantage to caster.
Thanks.
Perfect. Up.
Damn.
What's the lower?
I think it is. How's a dirty 20? Hit
Yeah,
ya.
that saves.
Damn. Well, it was good while it lasted.
Okay, she deserves one last action. You know.
And she can't act on this turn because she has to make the save at the end of her turn, so you still have another round to go. And Romeo, you are up. Romeo,
Okay.
wherefore art thou?
I'm here. I was also busy because I realized there was a spell I had one spell that I didn't choose yet. So I was like, oh fuck. Okay. So I now can, if it's cool for me to add. Okay, cool. Burning Hand.
Yeah.
I have Burning Hand.
All right. Nice.
Let's go.
Good spell. Good
Let's
spell.
go. Yeah, just first level, Burning Hands. We still want to do Katie because she's looking rough.
Is that an AoE spell?
I don't know. Why?
I didn't move back from previously being right in front of her for the shocking grasp. Listen, he'll be fine.
Oh no, you know
I
what?
got you.
I can maybe use my movement to just pull you back. Is it possible to yoink?
I want to stay where I am, so just do it. I just want to know if I have to have a save to make. I'll be fine.
Okay, yeah, there is a save.
Okay, cool.
How
Am
is
I also
it?
saving?
How's your? Actually, that's a very good point.
My
How's
fairy
everyone's
is
dexes?
also in it.
I have advantage right now, and I have advantage anyway on saves against spells. So like I'm fine.
You can fuck up my fairy, that's fine.
Are
Fine.
you sure? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's get her.
What's your
Nice.
spell save DC?
16. But yeah.
Failed.
But if it's in a 15-foot radius, is it possible to get also the Navy? Or would I then also Kaya?
You would.
Kaya's like removed.
Oh, she's removed. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You could get You could get Vinyavi. You would also get Caster.
I'm good. I already made the save. I thought I was in it. So.
Oh, cool.
Perfect. So I can get both of them?
Yes.
Let's go. Let's do it.
I'll allow it.
Let's go.
All right.
Cast that Burning Hands. 3d6, which is going to be 10 points of fire damage.
I got a slutty 20. Am I taking half?
You're so good. Yeah, you
Am I
get to
taking-
take half.
That is okay.
14, so I am taking the full 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
the fairy is also taking the full 10.
It's fine.
Katie saves, Vinyevi fails.
Okay, cool. So Vinyevi takes the full, Katie takes 5.
All right, hell yeah. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Hell yeah. Beautiful. It is now... come on, voice. It is now Tigan's turn. You are up.
Tigan has just burst and I actually think this might be the first time Tigan has ever taken fire damage in his life. And it's just like, oh, very painful, and it makes like half of his face shift for a second
I'm so sorry,
before back to himself, which Katie does see. But okay, since I stayed right in front of like face to face with Katie for a very specific reason, because I wanted to cast Pulse Wave, and I only wanted to hit her, because if I'd be getting everybody, and it's 66. I didn't want to hit everybody.
All right.
So just to describe this, lean in
Please.
face, other half like part of the mouth morphs off into that weird like sharp razor teeth. I get like that's the smooth white skin on this side of the face besides the teeth, and then shift it back, and then a pulse wave just directly into Katie happens. Though she needs to make a Constitution saving throw, and if she passes, because it's the start of my turn again, I'm gonna take silvery barbs. I'm gonna do silvery barb. Oh, let me make sure that I am marking that off for yeah, I still have, okay. Yep. I'm good there. I am good there. Yes, I will do silvery barbs if she fails. If she passes.
Has a +2 to con saves. Rolled a 13 for a 15.
I don't think that's gonna do it. I do believe my DC is a 16.
Missed it by 1. All right, goes flying back. Go ahead and roll that damage.
And yeah, it will push. If there's 5 feet to push her back, it'll push her back 5 feet. And then after I do the damage, Tigan is going to scurry back to the farthest corner away from Katie and Vinyevi, because I need to make a con save. I need to make a con save for yeah, it's fine. I'm fine. Haste is still up.
Good on you for remembering. I forgot.
I also forgot.
10, 15, 17 points of force damage.
That is the exact number of hit points Katie had left. So Katie goes flying backwards, and we'll say just kind of like bonks the noggin and falls to the ground. Is currently unconscious on the ground. Is there anything a little funky you want to add to this as you take the final blow against Katie, Tigan?
You know what? Actually, I think, okay, because Tigan has a pretty good medicine. Yeah, I just rolled to see if he would think that this would be the case. So we got a 20 on medicine, so I think as he like shifts and then does it out, in the second when it comes out, he'll be saying, and it might be distorted because it's a force spell, I think this is gonna knock you out. So we'll see you in prison.
Perfect. You say that as she's blown back into the wall, smack down on the ground, fully unconscious.
And then the furthest corner away from Vinyevi as possible.
And then back right up, which is good because it is Vinyevi's turn and is going to turn to get Castor and Romeo in a breath weapon attack.
Oh,
He was a dragonborn.
I also did forget that, in fact.
Is it possible to do a sex little counterspell on that, though?
I don't think you can counterspell Dragon's Breath. I'm so sorry, because it's a natural ability.
You
That
could the
makes
spell,
sense.
but not the.
Dang.
Just to clarify as well, I'm assuming this wouldn't count as a spell for the purposes of satyrs have advantage against saves against spells. That's
Nope.
okay. Is it dexterity?
Hold on, let me read the spell.
No, you're so valid.
Oh boy. Oh
You're
boy.
doing so good, and I love you so dearly.
So good.
You're doing so good.
Thank you. I forgot how breath weapon works.
It's okay.
Okay. I need you to yes, make a dexterity saving throw.
Woo! Nice, I have advantage on those right now.
Ah,
Brain.
I just rolled 2 15s. That's crazy. 16.
I got 13.
Oof.
Alright, Caster, you save. Romeo, you fail.
That's fine.
Can I, if I fail the saving throw, can I try to step in front of Romeo and take the other half of that damage?
I'll allow
Recharge
it.
shield.
Thanks,
Thanks.
bud.
Alright,
That's
so
my god. They do all my work.
so you take it would be 7 damage with the failed save, but you each take 4.
I'm taking the full though, right? So shield.
Oh right, you're taking the full.
So
Yes.
7.
7. Woo!
That's not
You got
bad.
I'm doing fine.
Perfect. And then is just going to pull out and it's cold damage if that does anything to you. Is cold, icy kind of sleet flakes just like bang in your face. But you are otherwise all good. The Navy is then just going to go like, I'm sure we could come to some agreement. I mean, the murderer just
Oh, yeah?
confessed.
Uh-huh. No, yeah, for sure, absolutely, dude. You're so true.
No, I feel like it might be a little too late for that.
See, the thing is, I think you could really get a good agreement with my maul in your face. I think you guys could
and
really
it
come to an
is-
agreement.
And it is your turn, so right after you say that, it goes to your turn.
I fucking love to hit this guy 3 times. That would actually bring me so much joy to do. Oh man,
Casper's
I'm
weapon
gonna.
is now called an agreement.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
First one's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Great, thank you so much. Let me roll that first one. God, I'm rolling so many ones on these d6 today. 4,
Rude.
5. I agree. That's 10 points of damage on the first one. I'd like to hit him
Alright.
2 more times if that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm gonna try really hard to. Ooh, maybe not though. Well, 17.
17 just hits.
Nice. We'd love to see it. 9 points of damage on the second, and then 1 more.
Okay.
That, yeah, like a million. 18, 19, 25 to hit on the third and final.
Yeah, that hits.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12 points of damage on the last.
Vinyevi is looking really rough, starting to sway on his feet. Chaya,
Mhm.
you are up.
Incredible. I am going to Wither and Bloom, Vinyavi at level 3. So can I please have a Constitution save?
Yes, has a +3 to, right? Yes, a +3 to con saves.
Silvery barbs if he passes.
We'll roll to 6, so that's a total of 9.
So it's gonna take 12 points of damage. And then Caster, you can roll a hit die and regain a number of hit points equal to that roll plus 3.
Thank you. I'm definitely going to do that. I have to figure out what my hit die is. Does anyone know fighter hits?
D10.
10
Nice. Okay, and I'm so
Hey.
sorry. You said that plus what? My brain was
3.
off. 3?
plus 3.
Hey, Haya,
I'm doing
Hi,
so good.
Hamara.
how do you take down Vinyavi?
Ooh, okay. So I think that Kaya kind of like rubs their hands together and like puts them out to in Vinyavi's direction, and like literally begins to like suck the life force out of him. And you watch as like this like black sparkly like mist comes from Vinyavi and then like is redirected immediately into Castor, who I think like, you know, I know that like initiative we take like turns, but I think these things are kind of happening at the same time as Castor's like wailing on this man with his maul, and like this extra life force is like coming in to Castor. Yeah, that's how I want it to happen.
Beautiful. And as the sun starts rising through the window on the lovely planet of Silica, your two enemies are fallen at your feet, incapacitated. You all watch. We're going to kind of go into some bullet time here as there's the doors finally unlock and the guards from the train rush in, and you see them getting Vinyavi and Katie and like listening to you all, and Katie is looking really impressed that you did this. Whoever would like to make me an insight check on Katie.
I'd love to.
I would also love to.
For once, give me something
that's
good
so
insight.
Good.
I got a 17.
What's my insight?
Oh, I didn't get anything.
Got 22.
22.
I rolled a 19, so I got a 17.
Oh,
Alright.
I rolled a sexy 8.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sexy
hot
8.
8, Miller. Ooh.
Right?
Ooh, spicy. So everybody but Romeo, as Katie is kind of getting led out of the train as it pulls into this station, kind of smiles at you all, and the three of you get the sense that this is not the last you have heard of Katie Midlobby. For now. She's going away for now. But maybe this was all part of some big plan. And then she's escorted off by pirates and everything is going well. You are interviewed, people come in to ask you questions, officials come in, your parents all show up and are like trying to figure out what's going on, what happened. You explain yourselves, they run a whole bunch of tests, your story is corroborated. It seems that, unbeknownst to Danny, Vinyavi, his brother, and his for now ex-fiance were conspiring to get him in office to use him for their own gains. There's this big scandal. It's a lot is revealed, but there's still some answered questions. Who was E? Why was your grandfather going to the Eliac Empire? We don't know. Are Carrion and Sarah gonna last as a couple? Who knows? That's the big one. That's the big one I want to know. I hope they do.
I think they'll make it. If your relationship can survive a series of murders on a train that you're on, I think it can probably like last.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's a good test.
So we are gonna go into a little bit of an epilogue time. I know it's a shorter episode, but you all murked my wizard so fast because you're all so good, strong at D&D and how to clutch hold person. So we're going to start off with Haya. What does the next couple months after this look like for you?
I think that, whoever ends up in this position next, probably is not going to be as patient with Kaya, and the fact that they don't know what they're doing. So I think that she probably leaves this position, and probably still keeps in touch with everybody, but is going on to things that make them happy, which include like spending time in nature and just being rich and not working, I think really are her passions. So I think Haya turns in a letter of resignation the like first day somebody new is there and just kind of fucks off to the woods for a bit.
Hell yeah. Tygan, what do the next couple of months hold for you?
You know, Tygan I think Tygan sticks around for a couple of weeks with the new person. Like, they've always been good at their job, but then is really, it really has that whole, like in the books, stuck in his head. So I think he actually starts writing the very detailed and slightly like exaggerated version of the fiction Murder on the Kellaran Expresss. And visits one I think would if Haya would have him comes and visits a couple of times, but also goes and visits Katie to ask more questions about the spells, about the abilities. One, because of arcane curiosity, and two, because you said Tygan thinks this is the last he'll see of Katie, which he thought, oh yeah, totally, I'm gonna see you but also realized that, oh, there's probably like more going on here. It was like, well, if this goes well, I gotta write a sequel. So it's like asking more questions about the abilities and how that could shape into use the abilities to get out and blah 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 blah. So is taking some time off and writing a fictional book series for this.
Perfect. I think I'll give you this little nugget. I think Katie is thrilled by the prospect of a sequel.
I think she'll. I think she'll absolutely love the book because it is like also going into like the ills of like the pesticides and stuff. Like, Tygan is clearly positioning this as you shouldn't murder. Like, it's not like Tygan saying murder is right, but is also not like ignoring the. This is kind of bad.
Love it. Castor, what are you up to?
Yeah, so I think Castor kind of, gets up the train and goes back to their very important, like, official parents who are probably, they're nice people, probably pretty stressed about the fact that their son was just on a murder train. And I think kind of with the momentum of that manages to convince them that, like, not only is this just as dangerous if that was their worry, but also, like, there's so much talk about what happened on the train that this would be like a really good time to capitalize on it and like enter the world of Marion Games training. And I think manages to successfully do so. Puts in a resignation, but like says goodbye to everybody. Like seems genuinely kind of sad to be leaving. And then starts training for the Marion Games. Does pretty well. And I think whenever they eventually get their shot at it, each of you gets an invitation that's been folded poorly into an origami animal with like really good seats to the Marion Games. Just, lives their dreams.
And last but not least, Romeo, what are you up to?
So I think Romeo also would be resigning, mainly because he did not come here with intentions of helping himself, and I think after this experience he decides to take action of his future and start living for himself for a little bit, making decisions for himself. He doesn't know what that is, he doesn't know what he wants to do, but he's going to give himself that time to find that out about himself, who he is. And I think he does also one day visit Haya while she's somewhere in the woods, and they have a nice long conversation, and I'd like to believe that they come out very good friends.
Lovely. I think it's many years down the road. You are all in your respective fields, working, not working, training. When you all receive a ticket for an airship ride, and tucked in to the ticket, it just says a little note it says, "Hope to see you there, Heart Katie Midlavi. And with that, maybe someday there will be a sequel, but for now we are going to end our journey here. Friends, thank you for coming on the Kellaran Expresss. Solving the murder, there might be something bigger afoot. We will see! But it was a joy to have you here. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a great time, and don't commit moida. See you soon.
Moida.